first to know Nsem-Pii TV.
Dr. Ishaq, Kyei Brobbey. Dr. Ishaq, Kyei Brobbey. Etnasi. Na ensem odi to dwam ene say so hwe amamu na say empenyimfo ma bedi akonya nsu nyina I come as the current vice president say wa aba ben sudua ama say ompo obi chusu vice president obi onim de etison no na hwe enema Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia e de atudwa ene de waya wo say eno kwasem say ontwe no free say we vice president no enema ankoyi no onka so onka ho nemum enema ekoyi a most na initiative of suggest say my person eno na all list chairman for say ono ne penso as a vice president enema wetimi achieve ni na opana de ontumi achieve as a vice president empo nke ye penache no ama ye tata na the president class set investigating committee senke ye kwa hwene nsem na weina Dr. Ishaq Kyei Brobbey say on se Bawumia ka say tax system no oba no be hihye ye enema be report ni nyina oba ya wonim de worker na opese oye na Ghana bibia ye smooth na bibia to pepepepepe said the set the fata on pese awochreba because obi na no say the 50 ministers are 50 ministers no can on ka say deputies nkan both the deputies onim de stadium because ye mate wo de hye nsem de a ono na yad na Dr. Ishaq Kyei Brobbey listed ni ma chire mu say enema wo Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia ni so no etifo so what be blow mind timana ncha wo yanko ne ngutie Dr. Ishaq Kyei Brobbey ni nsema oditu gani bi
on the positive side, you know. The assurance I'm the moms on the positive side of tax amnesty and the tax reforms, no.
Okay.
And they say throughout the nation's economic history, Mahmoud Bawumia ne koma wa ne o man Ghana atwetwe or title no say bold decisions, no. Ayemi nwanwa say Kwame Nkrumah mama metono Professor Buzia mama metono na Papa Kufuor you buy a fourth republica arguably the best and so policy bi wo ha man tiem free na no na the driver's mate what demate na no wa hwese de Papa Kufuor si kan because he was deputy governor of Central Bank. He was an integral part of Kufuor's government.
Satam no nyime to satam no.
So what I say
satam be na okroka.
Then another Dankwa Kufuor.
Yeah.
If you say, well, you're very well prepared, and you many be one articulate first time I'm in the history of political, economic history of this country.
Okay.
I mean, Gina so say, sa tax amnesty and the tax reforms now they ban and me nya hotoso.
Okay.
One, and they say, Abrantie betina Nsem-Pii ni mu say, o my Ghana. Land cruisers are month for a demo company nyina. O my Ghana si kan ye fee and ye de kotoe.
Yeah.
O no, ye de stia ne mana sa anamontuo no. Wo betwi o man no afri sa kwan no so. E de na fa kwan foforo so. E kwan be so a. Esese ye be lisi cars no. Dan say ye beto.
Okay.
Ye nunti professor ewo so oni investors bia onko pebi. Omo ebeto land cruisers no are providing leasing service no to government.
Okay.
Enti sa policy announcement na a pro private sector policy.
Okay.
Any papa be didn't come on say wow. Then because government is the biggest spender in every economy.
Yeah.
And this what say a man a tumpon corner so some policies say I am a private sector and I take the commanding heights of the economy. No? And I'm also proposing say professor no ni sika kra na otimi gold registration so be provided that service ɛsɛ aban kra timi kyerɛ ne kwan obefa so obetimi sika atimi akraka no sa na ama aye foama no otimi de adi adwuma no. One of the major benefits that might potentially associated with that ne say these cars no na yi kra no ne maintenance kra no company na lease no no be responsible. Me feel say you to san na mono bold decision. Ninkrabata yem you know. Sikana yen nyana ye fe de kota de no. Enko boom sa. Associated costs I can ho ye maintenance and other things so enso enko boom sa. The social side the crown say me kra me meti Land Cruiser no me kono obi nim say car no kra nye media. That's the social side. It requires bold decision. If you say mining, oil and gas companies, no, they do it. Yes, they do. And the enemy kran, you nim say ninketua muno ebikoso.
Okay.
Number 2, NSA, and he also what distancing itself from the boss. There be a nipa na dwemu nyansafo na otase niema benyansafo mu. Nana Adudankwa Akufo-Addo the ministers 123. The first time. Adudankwa Akufo-Addo nankasa wansana adwene. The second time. Over 85 and as 86. What is it? Ninga na no wapenum. So also the ninga be kwa kosoa ne se no waba mu a eye wa na opese wo ye sa propaganda. If you say a nipa constitution oma mra pono Yamani to me. So one year appointment no. And your vice president. And he wonu osimu saying. Na utubefo. Na me se be the 123 ministers na kwa.
Then abe.
86, 85. And also do quadrant. But was it me at Tumia? Me the 50. 50. And the Bay ministers. No. At yes, it's a Ghana for action is a manifesto ne bar, a crying war faswa, war realigning ministries, no, and ministers 50. Ministers, no, deputy ministers account. Bold decision.
Okay.
I be say for manisika.
Okay.
Number 3, and it's a Akwanya ye would you time ye Rollins Papa for Professor Mills. John Dramani Mahama and another good. At that Eastern Corridor Road. When I buy when you Eastern Corridor Road, maybe. Now, we are sure pass you private capital about Eastern Corridor Road. No. At appropriate points, you bet me edit told as you ho. And that's say build, operate, and transfer. A man for Gigia year and be 25 years. Now by your mind, Ghana, dear. First class road. This is the angle Mamudu Bawumia so what the efa eba ekwanya aban faso efisika ediko rura nima hospitals, schools, roads. Ebedenti na unya humi kakra. Na utimi fanya bibi. Ehwana Mamudu Bawumia say wo to sana mo we na oba ade to nso gusu na ye kama ebe save o man be say 3% of GDP. Current GDP around $76 billion. No. So all working out, you are looking at basically 25 billion. Now the other table you see. Tax reforms. I feel we last year 113 billion Ghana cedis tax revenue. Year might be the best so 16%. What you say? Hey, me feel say there is consensus. Say your tax system is complicated. businesses ahead you. A bear cabes and now what she no could deliver a speech. And at the bear 10. I'm privileged. You see, Ishaq, you don't go through anybody to get to me. You know what I wrote? Say, now what she amana kodin komono wukuadano. Adia may expect your freedom or potocas in my expectation. And they say, what bear now so policies are a bit business community. Enya ahontoso say, one no pencil, omubedi yombepeja.
Okay.
Win him. When you turn back on where 3, 1, 2, 3. It is also a direction of the speech now. Concentration in the is a one level. And yet, and then you know flat rate in your neighbor. Flat rate is around. But one of the major advantages of say what tax rate, flat rate system, they say, a money for will be a person bungo intano. A money for mano.
Okay.
Good. And a dear bian so Emma na ye for sanon so no Emma ho adwuma ye no enye din papa. Na afei ni tua a menua eka digitalization no. Minim se Mamudu Bawumia waye aprokoma. Na ogu ihra ni mpo. Na abofo etekuma kwadue ne beso abribra. Why vice president to Krampo one now policy be not on his own, but by the command of the boss. Say ye be fly drones. I'm not supply moja. I'm not supply or friend is saying waka will be a draw ye bet me di awono kramaka will be a draw zipline medical drone delivery. Is now the biggest in the world, Ghana elite, led by Dr. Mamudu Bawumia.
Okay.
Precisely my point.
Oh, okay.
Precisely my point.
Okay.
And see back to us what not dear making. Me can't say what the president will. Me can't say what the vice president would do. Contest now, you're contesting for vice president. And Kyei John Dramani Muhammad, I didn't come contesting for vice president. You're contesting for president. It's a different thing, altogether. And the flat rate tax, together with tax reforms, say, and no credit in your money, and you no credit, and you no credit. Say, you will togo waha. Now I just simple. Now you what? Or friend say, Tema, waha, let Tema agitaku. Now a month for the woman yama kofa baby fono togo. Ghana for Togo no akoswa no said you come no said you twakwan dia ba o my Ghana. Okay. And you say and yes me flat rate don ko and yet tax amnesty don ko na mom obi a wonne me si akan in terms of baby a niema ba na agisika no me ni rate ne be ye pe Ghana ni mfa ne niema nkonko fa Togo enti uhwe nkomo na Mamudu Bawumia eni ye di ye na a integrated approach. As to what friend is saying, the positives of tax amnesty, Prince has done justice to it.
Okay.
Sure. Me were bored so. Now I am telling you today, say, a bit no tax arrears and tax amnesty ba womukom. As I can say, you need to be in it and feel it. Like and the business community ni AGI for more sorry or more dinner or more hailing no. As what can
what come as a mamma?
What can where you Kodana asem actually will be what me to us here say.
Okay.
Mumwa me ba sadia we say measure am here
but the issue is that not the oil, but how obey you.
Meba.
Yes.
Meba. And the Yanos so Bunkuntan was here no so bet me and my best 2% of GDP. This is a revenue number base 2% of GDP. Who working on that minimum crab amount of 15 billion. Okay? And the 15 billion plus 25 billion will give you about 40 billion. So some space no hot dear. And yet one taxes be on one kasane boss. Or can't be the boss on one. And now buying the taxes in the buying. Obesam yeah. Betting tax. Or friend is saying e-levy. Say the only proposal emission tax. Any of friend is saying the proposal of 15% VAT on residential, consumers. Together with we import to even solar. Tax free. That all work is hard enough. And Kuntabon best about 0.3% of GDP will give you about between 3 billion to 4 billion. It means free Ghana for so na omo ekom enha say also share another revenue point, which is mining. Now utie Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia policies on the mining sector. Say mining kwa we get busan konta no a bit me my best $10 trillion. It move 5%. But what I admire about economists, this man is an economist. If you get economists and our idea we are leading the country, what do you mean for Dr. Mahmoud? Your friend saying, what do you mean for John Mahama Metutono? He knows it, he understands it, and he's going to operate it. He knows it, he understands it, and he's going to operate it.
For we know he knows it. So we know he understands it, but operating it, and that's why we have a problem.
It's going to be done. It's going. Don't worry. It's going to be done. Me see apokuma. Egunshani empo. And before tekuma kwadwe na beso abriba. Okay. Mahmoud Bawumia be the vice president, and there will be a choose vice president. Why a benchmark? Why a benchmark? Yananti media me wa reshemu say. Oh my God, Emma sa brantie we say a quine say finalist tiano J.
Una driver now.
Fire kwa. And just said the boss ye and watching one free home. That would be a mistake. Yanunti media GRA4 finally no one more antennacy. Okay. The all can say what did you master more, my Ghana? 113 billion 2023. What about more mananya? A queer young mamma would fasten more says he canon. One more money or did you man? One more bunya day and your so. And he me ba. And namon shishaya ye di home including digitalization and tax audit and the sanya maniemano. Ebema se ubia wo beji tuono abejina wo konsono idea be free. To be very honest with you, emra ne we kurase. Lampo krache ba. Kemema umutowura.
Alaji, thank you. Thank you.
So, and it is also the year pan and kono kran nanka. Yes.